I heard a great analogy this morning about sharks. And, let's say we're all in a ship together and there's a shipwreck and we're all, displaced from the ship. We're out in the water, we're bobbing up and down, and we're all staying together and our legs are dangling in the water and we stay together because I figure eventually it's just a matter of time before those big fish come along. And hopefully your legs will get eaten before my legs. And so we all stick together. Now, one of us, let's say John thinks maybe he sees shore. And he's like, man, I think I can make it. Now, is there a chance that if John tries to swim to shore, he could drown or get eaten by sharks? Sure. Is there a chance if we all stay together and just keep bobbing up and down that eventually we're all going to drown or get eaten by sharks? Absolutely. Now, who are the sharks? The sharks are the car payments, the cell phone bill, the mortgage, the credit card bills. Those are the sharks. And the water is life. And so if we stay, is anybody going to come and save us? And somebody said, yeah, the Coast Guard. The problem is, this is an analogy, and there is no Coast Guard in life. I promise you, the government's not going to come up to you if things don't work out at your job and say, you know what, here's $2 million so you and your family can live in the lap of luxury like you deserve. Ha! Never going to happen. So we got to make a chance. And so many people just sit around bobbing together, hoping for the best because misery loves company and they're scared to go at it alone. But the people that become successful in life are the people that are willing to break away from the pack and go for it. And a lot of people say, well, that's just not me. I'm not that hungry. I'm not that motivated. That's great for you. You have that personality. And a lot of people say, no, I'm just going to stay over here. People say, well, I just want to help people. Well, if you're drowning, how many people can you really help? If you're sitting there, you're freaking out, you're drowning, you can't help anybody. But if you make it, you become a good swimmer and you get mentally stable and you're solid, well, then you know what? You could probably swim out there and you could probably help some people back. And so even on an airplane, they say the first thing you got to do is you got to help yourself, because if you pass out, you're no good to anybody else. So don't feel guilty about going out there and making your dreams come true. I mean, life doesn't have to be as difficult as people think. I think a lot of people suffer unnecessarily because they think it's supposed to be that way. And then you watch somebody like me who's like doing it and you think, man, that's amazing, but I can't do it. The only thing stopping you is you. It's just that inner conversation. I was scared when I first started to swim out away from everybody and go out and do things on my own. I was freaking out, man. I wanted to quit every single week, but I stuck with it because I knew I was more afraid of the alternative. I was more afraid to be average. And, I just want to do something special. I want to be the best person I can be. I truly believe that our lives are like a gift from God or a gift from the universe or whatever you want to call it. But it's a gift. And how we show our appreciation is what we do with it. And so if you really appreciate your life, stop wasting it sitting around scared and not doing anything with it. Cliff Braun here. I'll see you guys on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And that is my shark story.